Friends, I'm glad to see you again for a new episode of Crypto News. Today, just like always, we've gathered a lot of the hottest crypto news that you can't afford to miss. Let's go. Arthur Hayes, an American entrepreneur, co-founder, and former CEO of the cryptocurrency exchange BitMEX, has unexpectedly turned bearish. He stated that Bitcoin could drop to $50,000, and altcoins, as he put it, will sink into the gutter even deeper. However, it's not all hopeless. Hayes expects growth by the end of September. Right now, he's opened a short position. The entrepreneur also announced that the only addition to his portfolio is increasing his position size in reliable altcoins. Let's see how things play out. Meanwhile, the Fear and Greed Index has plunged to 22, extreme fear in the market. Following this, American Bitcoin ETFs are recording the longest capital outflow. At their peak, their assets reached $62 billion, but now they've dropped to $46 billion. At the moment, 12 funds manage assets worth $46 billion. Things aren't smooth for Ethereum either. Ether liquidity has dropped by 20% after the launch of spot Ethereum ETFs, allowing large players to manipulate the price. Analysts at Greeks.live claim that the market is currently oversold, and investor confidence is at zero. It seems like everyone is in a bearish mood and Bitcoin keeps declining. Since the beginning of September, Bitcoin has fallen by 10%, and the Fear and Greed Index hasn't risen above 30. Fear, but there are also positive forecasts. NBA legend Scottie Pippen announced that Satoshi Nakamoto himself visited him in a dream and informed him that, on November 5th, 2024, Bitcoin will reach $84,650. Well, we'll be eagerly waiting for that day. Meanwhile, one of the most respected and professional traders using technical analysis, Peter Brandt, predicts that Bitcoin will begin its move toward the $100,000 level. In his Twitter, the 71-year-old fan of chart analysis noted the unusual nature of the main cryptocurrency market and identified the target for Bitcoin's ongoing growth. The NFT market isn't looking good either. 96% of NFT collections are now considered dead, with an average lifespan of just over a year. 43% of NFT holders are incurring losses, with the average loss being 44.5%. The main reasons are zero trading volume, low sales, and lack of social media activity. Additionally, some analysts believe that American companies will buy $10 billion worth of Bitcoin within the next 18 months. In their opinion, traditional corporate investment strategies rely on fiat and other short-term cash equivalents, which are poor stores of value, as they often fail to outpace inflation. So, we're expecting a new wave of demand from the corporate sector. However, as always, a temporary market correction doesn't stop institutional investors from investing in the crypto market and new cryptocurrency-related initiatives. Let's talk about the major ones. Zurich Cantonal Bank, one of the largest banks in Switzerland, is launching a service for buying Bitcoin and Ether. Zürcher Cantonal Bank is the fourth largest bank in Switzerland, with total assets of 200 billion Swiss francs, equivalent to $235 billion US. According to an official statement, ZKB clients will be able to trade cryptocurrencies in the bank's trading app 24/7. BBVA, another one of the largest European banks, has expanded its crypto services by adding support for USDC. BBVA customers in Switzerland can now use USDC on the same platform where they manage their traditional investments. They can exchange, store, or automatically convert USDC in real time into euro, dollars, or any other currency. Crypto is getting closer to traditional finance. Meanwhile, Siemens announced the issuance of digital bonds worth $330 million on a blockchain in collaboration with Deutsche Bank. The company used a controlled private blockchain from the fintech company Swayat, along with the Bundesbank's solution for calculations. This issuance was part of the European Central Bank's experiment in transferring central bank money onto the blockchain. MasterCard is moving forward by launching a cryptocurrency debit card that will allow payments in crypto at over 100 million merchants worldwide. Do you remember how much the first pizza bought with Bitcoin cost? 20,000 Bitcoins. Now, of course, pizza will cost much less. Meanwhile, Binance is continuing to conquer the world. Binance Kazakhstan received a full license to operate in Kazakhstan, and Binance's subsidiary Toka Crypto got one in Indonesia. The most shocking news this week, however, came from the UAE. They have launched their first multi-block nuclear power plant, which will provide 25% of the country's electricity needs. And this comes just 1 year after they made a $406 million deal with Marathon Digital to build a massive Bitcoin mining complex. Is the UAE becoming a new hub for mining? I'd like to believe so. Japan isn't falling behind either. The largest energy company, Tokyo Electric Power, plans to use renewable energy for Bitcoin mining. And now I want to share a success story that inspired me a lot. A taxi driver from El Salvador became rich after launching a Bitcoin startup. 3 years ago, the man started a car business that allows passengers to pay using digital assets. At the time, he was in a tough financial situation and struggled to pay utility bills. In just a few years, Osorio's business grew, and now he employs 21 drivers. According to him, the profits from the project allowed him to buy several cars and fully pay for his children's education. This is the power of crypto. And finally, some news about venture capital. In August 2024, 110 projects received $785 million in funding. That's 22% less compared to July, but 20% more than last year. Among the funded projects are those in DeFi, GameFi AI, and the tokenization of real-world assets. I remind you that there's very little time left until the airdrop in Battle Bulls. This means now is the time to focus all your efforts on increasing your earn per hour balance, from which the airdrop will be available. Don't miss the chance to exchange the maximum amount of accumulated in-game currency for real cryptocurrency bull split token and withdraw it to your smart wallet. That's how this exciting week in the world of cryptocurrencies went. Thank you for joining us, and don't forget to keep up with the latest news. See you in the next episode.